And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Rudiger, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. He has found the way through. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
There's the shot! Oh, and another try! It's in! There is the breakthrough! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here! And this is Lewandowski, looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. He's found the way through. Camavinga. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon, and he
takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's been caught napping. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha. He's in a good position here. Shot at goal! Camavinga. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Somewhat off target. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga, he is onto this. Madrid have it back and can go again. Camavinga. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. And it's Balde. Plays the return pass. Balde gets into a good position. He's got away. Now it's Rashford. Shot could be on. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe, nice looking ball, dink through, that's really well cleared. Threads one in, now there's a fine ball, big header, he's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, this looks sharp. Koundé calmly anticipates. Rashford. Probing pass. That is a little undercooked. Kubasi. Now it's Bellingham. Camavinga. And he's found a way past. Rafinha, and the counter is on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Big chance! Pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say...
And he shoots! He has done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Nice sequence of passes, this. And a chance! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on. Mbappe! And one more try. Valverde! Barcelona just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lewandowski certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Bellingham. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rafinha, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's straight chance! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Back into the middle. Yamal in acres. And he shoots! We've got a goal! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Can he finish? A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. And it's Alaba. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. Now, can they get it back? Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good read. De Jong. And that has left him in a heap. He shifted it to the flank. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fernandez. Carvajal. 5 minutes to add. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. Kunde gets it clear. Referee's given a throw. Hangs in a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a throw-in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, still chance for a shot! He's shooting! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. He's there to hit it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Upamecano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kante. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Mignon sends that a long way. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Doué. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong. Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Goal, France! There is the breakthrough. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Upamecano is there to clear. France have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
France get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ferran Torres. Shot, surely! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely spread. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ferran Torres. Thuram. Now it's Camavinga. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha. Shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Pedri. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Hernandez. Thuram. And he's worked it through. Camavinga. Tries a shot! Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Rafinha. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a searching pass. Pedri. And Rafinha. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Rafinha. And it's Koundé. And it's Pedri. Tchouaméni. Kante has created one goal already. Koundé. And he's managed to get free. And this is Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has been cut short. Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 25.
And
numero
that's
22,
definitely not his best.
Numero 24.
Searching passes played
numero
there.
4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 19, il numero 3, il numero 11, il numero 15.
Oh, that's neat.
Attenzione alla
He had to make
sostituzione.
that, and he did make it. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
De Jong. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Digne. And here's Thuram.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's in on goal. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. Terrific save by Manuel. And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Terrific header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now that's a fine challenge. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. The action has already started. Conte! Goal, France! There is the breakthrough. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Dembele. He won't be happy with that one. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Rafinha was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's tried one! Saliba.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Hernandez. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. Rafinha. Lovely, now then. He's played it back. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Crosses it in. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for a run-up. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Balde. And it's Pedri. And Rafinha. Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. It's a threatening ball. He's beaten the last man. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Balde. De Jong. And it's Koundé. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé looking for options for movement. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Balde. It's Pedri. Ferran Torres. And Balde. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. This is De Jong. That has been cut short. Spread it left. Showing good feet. And it's Pedri. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out again for a throw-in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Yamal, Rafinha, De Jong, threads one in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rafinha, De Jong. And it's Koundé. And Rafinha. Balde. Balde puts his foot on the gas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Balde tries a cross. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's going for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And here's Camavinga. Thuram. And he's onside. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's played it long. Now he's off and running. Koundé. Now Saliba. Dembele is onto it in a flash. And it's Camavinga. De Jong. Upamecano calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Yamal, he's got away. Oh, that's neat. Tries to pass it through.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yamal. Yamal is flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 25, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 26.
Koundé makes the
il
interception.
numero 24. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pedri. Rashford. Pedri. And it's Koundé. Olise. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Terrific save by Manuel! Oh, bang on target. Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. And he's in on goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Mbappe receives it in a wide. Real chance! Vermeer. Ball played for Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. The action has already started. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Dembele. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rashford. Chouameni. Mbappe. Thuram. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Pedri. And Lewandowski. De Jong distributed tidily. Barcelona finding their passes. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lewandowski is onto this. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Dembele could try cutting inside. Camavinga! Rashford. That has not gone well. Rashford powering forward here. And he's picked out the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They get a throw in. And it's De Jong.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rafinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Picked out brilliantly. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now that's well seen too.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rashford. Passing nice and neat. Lewandowski. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back on the way. Rashford just eases him off the ball. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Corner number 2, then. He gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé, Yamal, tries to pass it through, played into space out wide. And it's Pedri, and it's Rashford. Valde. It's gone for a throw-in. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he thumps it clear. It's run loose here. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. That's the throw. And that's another throw. Passes short and sharp. Eric Garcia deals with that comfortably. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Pedri. Rafinha. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort. to find that bottom corner.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Rashford. And Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! In for the pieces! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 8.
A case now of complete control.
Lasciano il campo per
And here's Big chance! He scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger mark.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Lewandowski. A heavy challenge. This is the shot at goal! Oh, what? And again!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Can he finish? Off the post. It's in! And what a climax we have here! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it's De Jong. And he's picked it up out wide. Very much into the last knockings.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Koundé, can he get on the end of this? Now it's Gavi, and he's managed to get free. Gavi shoots! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads.
There's the header! Off the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. France are looking to go forward now. He's got away. That's a dangerous chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already. De Jong. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Rashford, and it's De Jong. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Rashford, now it's Rafinha, now it's Yamal. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Conte. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Nicked it back promptly. Ferran Torres. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. And he's there to get it away.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a lovely pass. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. And it's Pedri. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, this is a great position. He can get that clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Ferran Torres. And he's worked it through. Lovely, now then. And the finish! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Saliba. Koundé. He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that was venomous. That's a sharp pass. Koundé, somewhat off target. Kubasi. This is De Jong. Rafinha. And it's De Jong.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Pedri.
minuti di recupero.
Can he get onto this? Koundé. Thuram is herring after that one. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 4. Viene sostituito
So
con
it's
il
back to business.
numero 15.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nicely weighted ball. Thuram. Referee's given a throw. Great vision. Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Turns and Conte! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's Pedri. De Jong. And Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. That is Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha, distributed tidily. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rashford receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rashford. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Thuram. That's a good ball. And the shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
France go into the lead. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rashford. Ferran Torres goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Koundé. Conte. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. For Ferran Torres. Rashford looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely shaped ball. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Araujo calmly anticipates. Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played out wide. Koundé has it in a wide position. Saliba gets it away. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Played out to the right. It's run loose here. Good ball, good take. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question...
And a chance!
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Olmo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Just a whisker away. Hernandez. That'll be a throw-in.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fermin. Can he get it through? Dembele looking to run onto it. That's a throw. Hernandez.
That's good play from him.
Fires it in low. And the referee brings it to a close.